The UK has a wide variety of places to stay for family holidays. You might be surprised by just how much there is to see and do. Welcome back to our travel series, where we bring you the most important details of top holiday destinations so you can have the family trip of a lifetime. Today, we'll focus on the 10 best cities in the UK for family holidays. But before we get started, hit the subscribe button and activate the bell so you can be notified as soon as we upload. Bristol. Bristol's one of the most family-friendly cities in the UK. There's a ton of history to learn about, lots of attractions to entertain the kids, and some beautiful sights to see. Visiting the Brunel's SS Great Britain is a must. Learn all about the story of this iconic ship through an immersive, interactive experience. Drive or walk over the Clifton Suspension Bridge. Take a tour or pop into the visitor center to learn all about this famous structure. Stop by Bristol Aquarium, or have an adventure at the Bristol Zoo Project, where kids can get up close with the animals. You can take a short trip to the Roman baths. Explore over 2,000 years of history with activity trails and costume characters to keep kids of all ages engaged. There are plenty of family-friendly places to stay in Bristol. Located on the quayside, the Bristol Hotel comes highly recommended. The Hilton Garden Inn, Bristol City Centre is another option, and kids stay free when in the same room as an adult. Brighton. If you fancy a seaside getaway, Brighton is the place to be. It has a gorgeous beach, amusement arcades, and a fun atmosphere. Visit one of the UK's most famous beaches. Soak up the sun, paddle in the sea, or try some water sports. Or visit the Brighton Palace Pier. Kids will adore the fairground rides and the arcade games. Plus, adults can join in too. There's even a soft play, plus plenty of places to get some tasty food. Make sure you take a ride on the Brighton I-360. You'll be taken up to 138 meters in a giant glass viewing pod. The views are spectacular. Don't miss the famous streets known as the lanes while you're there. These alleyways date back to the 16th century, plus you can do some retail therapy while you're there. For a luxury stay, you can check out the Grand Brighton. Though if you prefer something more affordable, there are lots of other options, including Leonardo Hotel Brighton. Belfast. Belfast is a fantastic option for a city break. There's so much to see and plenty of culture to soak up. Over 26,000 reviews on TripAdvisor say that the Titanic Belfast is a wonderful day out. Immerse yourself in the history of this awesome ship. Both kids and adults will be in awe. The best way to see the city and learn about its history is with a tour. According to reviews, Paddy Campbell's Belfast Famous Black Cab Tours is among the best. Their tours can also take you outside the city to visit famous sites like the Giant's Causeway. Older kids and adults will love visiting the Crumlin Road Jail. Take a self-guided tour to learn all about the history of the prison, dating back to 1845. Get the kids' minds working with a visit to W5, an interactive science and discovery center. Or get the whole family active with a trip to We Are Vertigo, an inflatable indoor park. You'll need somewhere to rest too. The Europa Hotel is one of the most family-friendly places to stay in the city. If you want some luxury, the Fitzwilliam Hotel Belfast is a stunning 5-star option with an excellent location. Manchester. With its famous music scene, captivating culture, and well-loved LGBTQ+ friendly areas, we had to include Manchester, also known as the capital of the North. Head to the Science and Industry Museum to see the world's oldest surviving passenger railway station. For adults and children over 9, book a Crystal Maze live experience. It's based on a 90s TV show. You have to work as a team to score points, overcome obstacles, and figure out puzzles. Or head to Virtual Hideout Manchester, where you can play virtual games instead. While you're in Manchester, you have to see a music performance. There are many venues, but the Manchester Arena is particularly popular. If you or the kids love football, head to the National Football Museum to see some impressive collections of memorabilia. Need somewhere to stay? The Midland Hotel has been well loved in the area for over 120 years. And if you're budgeting, the Travelodge Manchester Central also has positive reviews and is in a perfect location. Oxford. The historic and stunning city of Oxford is well known for its academic institutions and charming streets. Take a stroll along the historic lanes, enjoying the quaint shops and places to eat. Or, if you prefer, Footprints Tours Oxford is one of the most popular ways to see the city. Visit the famous Bodleian Library, or check out the Oxford University Museum of Natural History. Take a stroll around the Ashmolean Museum of Art and Archaeology to see their world-famous collections from many cultures. And it's free to enter. If the kids need some playtime, check out Partyman World of Play. It has multiple levels filled with games, obstacles, and slides. And how about staying in a former prison right in the center of Oxford? Don't worry, the rooms are pretty luxurious and comfortable. Or try the Travelodge Oxford Peartree Hotel or the Premier Inn Oxford Cowley Hotel. Cambridge. Another historic and charming city to visit is Cambridge. This place inspired some of the greatest minds, including Charles Darwin and Stephen Hawking. Pay a visit to the site where many great scholars got their education, King's College Chapel, or visit the Fitzwilliam Museum to see impressive art collections from all over the world. You could take an alumni-led Cambridge Uni Tour. These small group tours led by students are an intimate and fun way to see the area. They're suitable for kids 3 and up. Reviews suggest that Cambridge University Botanic Garden is well worth a visit. Adults will marvel at the gorgeous plant collection, while kids will love exploring. If you're in the mood for a walk, the River Cam is ideal. It runs for miles past beautiful sights, interesting shops, and plenty of places to eat. You can even take a punting tour on the river. How about staying in a luxurious hotel run by the same family for 3 generations? The Gonville Hotel is perfectly located for exploring and has everything you could wish for. Or there are lots of Premier Inns and Holiday Inns in the area. Glasgow. Glasgow is a city that truly has something for everyone. Whether you want music, culture, art, nature, shopping, or food, you'll find it here. Kelvin Grove Art Gallery and Museum is one of the best places to visit in the city. And it's free. Kids will also love visiting the Riverside Museum of Transport and Travel. Pay a visit to Glasgow Cathedral, or look around the People's Palace and Winter Gardens to learn about the people of Glasgow from 1750 to the 20th century. Don't forget to take the kids to Glasgow Science Centre for an immersive, fun day out. Despite being a bustling city, there are lots of parks and green areas to explore. The Glasgow Botanic Gardens are a lovely place to relax, with play areas for the kids. There's no shortage of accommodation either. The Hilton Glasgow provides a bit of luxury, while the Premier Inn Buchanan Galleries Hotel is great for a budget stay right in the middle of the city. Edinburgh. Head to the capital of Scotland for a fun-packed vacation. Whether you want to wander down some historic streets or visit an action-packed attraction, Edinburgh's got you covered. Edinburgh Castle is an absolute must-see if you're in the city. Or get your hiking boots on and visit Arthur's Seat. The kids will love seeing the Royal Yacht Britannia. It's one of the most famous ships in the world and has won awards as a top attraction. The whole family will adore Camera Obscura and World of Illusions. There are multiple floors with over 100 illusions. Walking through Edinburgh's Old Town and strolling down the iconic Royal Mile is a wonderful way to explore some of the city. Visit some of the quirky shops, enjoy the historical surroundings, and get some tasty food while you're there. When it comes to places to stay, the Apex Waterloo Place Hotel is a beautiful 4-star hotel with a spa and pool. Or you could stay in one of the most famous hotels in the heart of the city, the Balmoral Hotel. York. With over 1,900 years of history and an unbeatable atmosphere, York is adored by people far and wide. York Minster is one of the most popular attractions and one of the world's most magnificent cathedrals. The National Railway Museum is another well-loved attraction. Kids of all ages will adore hands-on learning about the railways. Or you can stop by the Jorvik Viking Center and ride through a reconstructed Viking city. No visit to York would be complete without a stroll through the shambles. This street dates back to medieval times and has such a wonderful, magical feeling about it. It's also well worth a walk along part of the York City walls, which have protected the city for 2,000 years. If your family loves chocolate, you should definitely visit York's Chocolate Story. Learn all about how chocolate is made, and of course, you'll get to be an expert chocolate taster while you're there. You'll have several staying options too. For a view of the Minster and a central location, try the welcoming Dean Court at York, or stay at the Grand York with its magnificent rooms and luxury spa. London. London has so much to see and do, with plenty of family-friendly attractions. The London Eye is a must-do for incredible views. But if you're more into history, You won't want to miss the British Museum or the Natural History Museum. There are many other famous historic landmarks, including the Tower of London, Tower Bridge, and Big Ben. Since there's tons to see, other travelers recommend choosing a sightseeing tour. One of the most popular is the Big Bus London Hop-On Hop-Off Tour and River Cruise. Check out some of the famous markets too. The Borough Market is one of London's oldest food markets and is renowned for its delicious produce, while Camden Market is famous for its fascinating traders and cultures. There's a plethora of amazing places to stay in London. Try the Park Plaza, Westminster Bridge, London, for a central location with amazing views of the city. For true opulence, try Hotel 41 with its Forbes 5-star rating. Or go for the Travelodge London City Hotel. Visiting the UK can be expensive. However, it's also the holiday of a lifetime. Which UK destination sounds the most fun to you? Have you visited any? We'd love to hear your experience in the comments. See you in the next video for more travel adventures.